Mitakai Arasin, video 3 to be posted on Friday. Let's talk more about truth and the pursuit of truth. In fact, in the pursuit of truth, I'm not just going to be doing videos where I'm talking to the screen, which really is essentially a lecture. I'm also going to be singing and playing. I'm also going to be telling jokes. Whatever. Think of it as talk show host, entertainment, edutainment, I suppose, right? It's amazing how many talk show hosts these days, I guess all of them, are just overtly political. Even Jimmy Fallon, even Ellen DeGeneres. I mean, Johnny Carson started all of this, right? And Johnny Carson was famously conservative, but nobody and no political party was safe from his jokes, from his wit. Everybody was fair game, as should be. And, you know, making jokes about the things that people do, well, that's because very often we do things that are laughable, that are comic, that are so strange and potentially twisted that they can be examined with the comedian's magnifying glass. But Johnny's jokes were never meant to be, I mean, they were critical to a certain point, but they were never meant to tear anybody down. They were never meant to be malicious. And of course, there were people that took offense at his jokes, but they weren't meant that way. Whereas today, in the entertainment industry, the jokes are so often, you know, by the people that have these platforms, are so often just to tear apart the conservative thinking and tear apart the Republican Party. And it's, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. The pursuit of truth very much involves realizing, recognizing that no one person has the truth. The truth. No one person knows truth. No one group, no one political party knows truth. That is absolute nonsense. And if you build up persons, people, groups, parties as knowing and distributors of truth, well, then those persons, people, groups, and parties have the potential to abuse a great deal of power. We have witnessed this. We have witnessed this with the extremists who kept claiming, and still do, that the election was stolen from Trump. And then the extremists who actually, I suppose they originally went to march on the Capitol, but at least some of them did. But, you know, it turned into a full-scale riot. It fell into an assault, not only on the Capitol, but on democracy, and an assault on truth. And then, of course, on the Democrat side, on the left side, the pursuit of truth, of their interpretation of truth, justified riots and killing people and tearing down stores and tearing down businesses. And I mean, right now you have, there's a CEO from MyPillow, and there's all these thousands, tens of thousands of people who want who want him to go bankrupt, who want nobody to sell his products. This is the pursuit of truth. I'm not getting into whether or not this guy is wrong or not. I'm just saying that if one person and a group of persons and people believe that they have the truth, then they can use that power to harm others. I'm not for that. God forbid. So I'm coming up in 5 minutes. I'm going to conclude this video, but I'll have more to say tomorrow. Peace. 4 fingers.